Good morning. Well, good night, students.
Good night, teacher.
Okay, today we're going to learn about the human body. For start, what organ do you think that is the most important in our body? Alba.
The body part most important that I think that we have is the heart. If our heart isn't working, our whole body won't work. So that's what I think.
Okay. Evelyn, what part do you think is the most important?
For me, it's the brain. Because of this organ, the whole body can function.
Okay. Diego?
For me, all organs are important.
Okay. It's just an opinion. I am not going to say you are correct or not. It's an opinion. I respect that. And finally, Israel.
I think the mouth, so we can eat.
Okay, it's an opinion. And what part is the less important in our body? Alba?
The body part less important, I think, is our fingers. We don't need to use as much our fingers. We could survive without it.
Okay, Evelyn? Your microphone, Evelyn.
Sorry. I don't know if it is correct to say the appendix. I don't know if it's the
Yes,
correct.
I also think the appendix. Diego?
It's a difficult question because I don't know what I can't imagine how I can live without a part of my body.
You're right. Everything in the body is important, but you have to acknowledge that some parts maybe we don't use it at all. Okay, Israel?
It's a difficult question as well. I love all parts of my body, but I think, I don't know if that's considered part, like an organ, but I think it's part of the body. The hair, I mean, we can survive without hair. Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting point of view. Okay, I'm going to share a video from YouTube about the human body. Okay, and pay attention to it because we are going to have a quiz at the final of this session.
The human body is a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that together
Did you see the video? Yes, and you hear?
Yes, we can hear it, but you paused it.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I saw that it was a problem. Okay, again, sorry.
make life possible. 10 major systems are responsible for the body's functions: skeletal, muscular, cardiovascular, nervous, endocrine, lymphatic, respiratory, digestive, urinary, reproductive. The skeletal, muscular, cardiovascular, and nervous systems in particular create an infrastructure that facilitates the other systems. The adult skeletal system is a framework of over 200 bones. They hold the body together, give it shape, and protect its organs and tissues. The skeleton also provides anchor points for the muscular system, which includes 3 types of muscles: skeletal, smooth, and cardiac. They are found throughout the body and facilitate movement. Nestled within these muscles is the cardiovascular system, a pipeline that includes the heart, blood vessels, and the blood itself. Also called the circulatory system, the cardiovascular system delivers oxygen, white blood cells, hormones, and nutrients throughout the body. Lastly, the nervous system is a communication network of nerve cells that the body uses to transmit information and coordinate bodily functions. It's comprised of the brain, the hub of sensory and intellectual activity, the spinal cord, and the many cranial and spinal nerves that emanate from them. This infrastructure created by neurons, blood, muscles, and bones allows 3 other systems to regulate the body's environment: the endocrine, lymphatic, and urinary systems. The endocrine system is a series of glands that use information carried by the nervous system to help regulate the body's processes. Thanks to this neural connection, endocrine glands, such as the thyroid, are aware of the amount of hormones and other chemicals they need to produce. These chemicals are then distributed throughout the body by way of the cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular and nervous systems are also utilized by the lymphatic system, a collection of lymph nodes and vessels that help regulate the body's defenses. Also called the immune system, the lymphatic system uses neural pathways to transmit information about affected areas of the body and then sends out healing agents like white blood cells via the bloodstream. Another key regulatory system is the urinary system, which includes the kidneys, ureters, bladder, and urethra. The urinary or renal system maintains the body's electrolyte levels and filters waste from the blood. This waste is sent through the blood vessels into the kidneys and then expelled as urine. All of these systems require energy to function, and that's where the respiratory and digestive systems come in. The respiratory system is a group of passageways and organs that extracts life-giving oxygen from the air we breathe. Air enters the body through nasal cavities, travels down the throat, and is then transported to the lungs. The lungs extract oxygen for the body to use and then expel a carbon dioxide byproduct when we exhale. Energy can also come in the form of food. The digestive system is an approximately 30-foot series of organs that convert food into fuel. Food enters the system through the mouth, then moves into the esophagus, the stomach, and the intestines. Nutrients are absorbed into the body while solid waste is expelled through the anal canal, the end of the digestive tract. No matter the role, size, or shape of any of the body's systems, each began with the reproductive system. This system is responsible for creating life. The primary organs involved differ between the sexes, with ovaries, fallopian tubes, the uterus, and vagina found in women, and testes and a sperm channel found in men. Together, fertilization may occur, organ systems form, and then a child is born. Humans are complicated organisms, but when our 10 major organ systems are healthy, they ensure our well-being.
So, what do you think of this video? Alba.
I thought that this video was very interesting. I learned a lot. The last part that I heard, it said that if we have our 10 organ systems, if we maintain them healthy, we will function correctly. So it's really important to take care of our organ system.
Okay, as you can see, the most important fact of our body is that it's a really complex system, because something functions with another organ, and if something happens to that organ, Maybe our body fell from an illness, a sickness, what you can say. And now I'm going to share some PowerPoint presentation, giving a brief explanation because a matter of time, I cannot explain all the topics. Okay. You can see all the screen? Okay. The human body. First, we have the nervous system. We have the brain that is the most complex organ because it's not just to think as we think. It's just to control all our body. It's the in charge of control our body. Diego, do you think that the brain is the boss, saying something like that, is the boss of our body? Yes or no?
Obviously, I think our brain is the most is like the boss of in our body.
Yes. And all the messages that the brain sent is sent from the spinal cord, that it delivers the message from the brain to the rest of the body. A fact is that the blood is born in the spinal cord, not from the heart as we must think. The spinal cord is in charge of giving birth to the blood. And we are going to see next what is the use of the heart. Then we have the cardiovascular system. Of course, we have the heart. It pumps blood that carries oxygen and nutrients for the body. And Alba, do you think that you could live without a heart?
No, I think that we cannot live without a heart due to a pumping blood that carries our oxygen and nutrients for the whole body. So it's really important to have the heart.
Yes, it's in charge of to give oxygen to our body. And what's the medium of the heart? The arteries. They deliver the blood to all our body. There are vessels around our body. And if something happens to that vessels, well, we could have serious complications, like paralysis, for example. Next, we have the respiratory system. We have the lungs. When we breathe, the air comes in, but also it comes with oxygen. And by the serious process in our lungs, the carbon dioxide goes out and we just keep the oxygen. And the method of breathing is the bronchial tubes. The air comes in from the bronchial tubes and the carbon dioxide also goes out on the same way of the bronchial tubes. Then we have the digestive system. We have the stomach that stores food we eat, of course, we first eat, and it stores food temporarily because you know that all the food just not keep in our stomach. Then it disintegrates it to make it more easy for the digestion, and finally it digests the food to acquire the nutrients and things and vitamins. Then we have the liver. That's, for me, the most important organ and part of our body because he is a filter that separates what we can use and what we don't use, like chemicals or toxins. And as an example, if you want to live your life as you want, like eating too much things and drinking, for example, you can drink, you can eat whatever you want, but if something happens to the filter called liver, well, we could have a serious illness or sickness called cirrhosis, and that's a very bad issue. So I'm going to test you using Kahoot. I have sent you a direction on the chat, access to the chat, and I am going to ask if you are ready with the link. Okay, everyone is ready? Diego, are you ready? Diego?
I think we need a pin or like a code
Yes,
number.
okay. I just want to know if you are in the page that I sent you. Okay, Israel, I think you are ready, no? Right?
Yeah, I'm ready, but it is
Okay,
it's
yes,
asking
yes,
me.
yes. Alba, you're ready too? Okay. Evelyn?
I need the pin.
Yes, okay. Okay, I'm going to give you the key, the pin. There it is. When you put the pin, there has to use a nickname and put your name on it. Okay, there is Alba. Okay. There is Evelyn. Diego, Israel, I'm waiting. Okay. You're going to see my screen, but you have to answer in your computer. Okay. Everyone is ready? One last time. Everyone is ready? I'm going to guess that you're ready. Let's start. How many major systems are in our body? The answer was 10. As we see in the video, there are 10 major systems in our body. Okay, good job, Alba. We have less than 200 bones. True or false? No, we have more than 200 of bones. In the urinary system, we have kidneys, ureters, and urethra, but there is something that keeps the pee. What's it? The heart, the stomach, the liver, or the bladder? Right, the bladder. Okay, Evelyn is in first place. Urinary system and renal system are the same. Yes, they are the same. Okay, aside from the video, what helps the body to regulate it? The muscular system, the skeletal system, the nervous system, or the endocrine system? The endocrine system. The skeletal system only differentiates the body true or false. False, it gives us protection to our organs and keep us together, because we are, if not, we are like a mass. Cardiovascular system is different than circulatory system. It's false. They are the same. Okay, for now, the queen is Alba. The nervous system is what it makes us laugh, what gives us chills, the communication network of nerve cells, or no? The communication network, you know, the dendrites, the neurons. Oh, nice one, Evelyn. The lymphatic system, also known as the system of limbs, the useless system, the blood system, and the immune system. The immune system. That's what gives us protection against bacteria and some illness from the environment. The last one. The liver is part of the digestive system. True or false? The liver is part of the digestive system. So, who is the winner? We have Diego in third place, Alba in second, and Evelyn in fifth place. So, congratulations, Evelyn.
Thanks, teacher.
Did you have a previous knowledge about the body, or just poor luck?
I just pay attention to you.
Okay, good job. So that's for this class. Thank you very much for paying attention, and I will see you in the next class. Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher. Goodbye.
Thank you.